Let me teach you, baby. Let me teach you. I had you swimming. You were swimming.
Yours, damn right, it's better than yours. Let me teach you.
What's good? What's up, Messy Mob? It's your girl, Messy Maya, and I am back again with another video. So today we are going to be getting into how Tesehki and Scarface are getting into it. Tesehki also called out Rollie. Technically, Tesehki called out all of them, child, but we're going to get into it, okay? So just make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell so you know every single time, girl. Every single time I post a new video, because it's Messy Maya, it's the Messy Mob, girl. We are lit over here, trust and believe that. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, child. Girl, so as you guys know, the latest episode of Baddies East came out where they did attack T 3-on-1, girl. She brought them girls back to back. So Tesehki has had a lot to say about it ever since then, which is kind of confusing because she damn sure didn't have anything to say when it went down. Okay, but we're going to get into that. Y'all know I love me some Tesehki, but you know I got to call the girls out, okay? But we're going to get into that, girl. I'm not mad at her, but I'm just saying, child. And she's not the only one. So she's been calling out the girls, really been calling out the girls. Not only that, but that is the same episode where Scarface was talking that ish and kept calling her Trashki, okay? Now, y'all know how Tesehki is about her name. She don't like when the girls mess up her name, child, okay? So we're just going to go ahead and get into it all, girl. Let's get into it. So our girl Tesehki didn't waste any time to speak on the situation, girl. She said T was in 3 fights and left with not one scratch, child. So from there, I'm like, okay, child, you know what side she on, girl. But Tesehki did not stop there. So that same night, girl, she took it to her story and basically was, you know, y'all know E.T., extraterrestrial, alien, you know, do you see the correlation? Yeah. So she went on her story with an alien face, you know, throwing shade at E.T. Okay, so let's just get into that. And yeah, okay.
The shit the sales confessions would say it to my face. Fight your stylist for that lace. That shit is a disgrace. It's a marathon, not a race. I'm taking my time. I know my pace.
So, girl, we never known Scarface to be no punk ass hoe. One thing about it, she ain't no punk. So the girl responded like immediately, child. Okay. So again, as you've seen in the video, girl, Tesehki was basically throwing shade at E.T., saying you was popping it in the confessionals, you know, calling her Trashki, this, that, and the third. I'm sorry. Girl, okay, so she was basically throwing shade at E.T. for popping it in the confessionals, but not saying it to her face. Okay, so E.T. commented on this blog post and she said, but I did. So you gonna pretend like I didn't say this to you? Child. So apparently they done, exchange some words off camera, girl, because, you know, E.T., I'm not gonna lie, you know, you my girl, but, you know, it was giving real picky choosy because it was just like, you know, Tesehki is who you came into the house with a definite problem with. Like, y'all was popping it online, between, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all was popping it online prior to you even coming into the house. Like, she was actually talking to you, saying that you were begging to be on the show. She was mimicking you. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. She talked about you. She spoke on you putting your hands on Krishan and quote unquote jumping Krishan, even though I really don't think that you did that, child. The girls jumped in. But that's a different conversation for another day. You know what I'm saying? But moral of the story is that you guys actually exchanged words on social media prior to you coming to the show. So you having all this energy for T for just simply looking at you when you and Tesehki actually got into it before the show, but you didn't say anything to Tesehki. You know, y'all just looking at each other when you come to the house. And Tesehki, girl, you know, I'm gonna have to call you out a little bit too because, you know, girl, you was really popping it online before E.T. came into the house, girl. So it's just confusing because Scarface coming to the house and y'all both looking at each other. You know, Scarface, you look like you was avoiding eye contact. Tesehki, you looking at her, you know, hoping, you know, I don't know. It just seemed like both of y'all really ain't want no smoke with each other. So we're just going to see as the season go on because, you know, Scarface said that she told you she called you Trashki to your face, girl. But we're going to see. But I don't know. I don't really see you calling. I just don't see. Do y'all see that? Like, do y'all see Scarface calling Tesehki Trashki to her face, and Tesehki just like absolutely doing nothing? Like, I don't know, girl. Anyways, we're gonna see what happens, and we're gonna see if it's a lie or not. You know, yeah. Anyways. Girl, so Tesehki also went on live with Island Boy and basically talked about the episode. And yeah, so let's just go ahead and get into that because she did call out Rollie and ET in the midst of that. So let's go ahead and get into that, girl. It's getting real messy. And then after that, Rollie did respond to Tesehki, girl. So on the live, Tesehki basically, she said multiple things. Okay, of course, she spoke about the altercation with Scotty, Rollie, and Scarface, but she also spoke, okay, also threw a little shade at Rollie because she's like, girl, you sitting here trying to gang up on this girl because she's quote unquote looking at y'all crazy. She got an attitude, this, that, and the third. But, you know, I was looking you all up in your face. Like, there are literally screenshots, you know, surfacing the internet, girl, and you ain't do nothing to me. Like, it's giving picky choosy. That's what she said to sum it up. Let's just go ahead and get into it. And then I'm going to play what Rollie said as a response. Let's get into it, child.
Ate up. So all I can say, because the episodes they come, is for you motherfuckers to really stay tuned. Because, baby, y'all done seen what the fuck I can do when I eat. When you get to fight me, when you get to get in the ring with me for 3 seconds, baby. You see what the fuck I do. Y'all had teeth for motherfucking 15 seconds. Ain't do shit with Shawty. Ain't do shit. Ain't even make me flinch. I'm standing there right here like this.
Literally. You didn't even move, bro.
Ain't even flinch, baby.
So it's all
Ain't even
cap.
flinch.
So it's all
Even
cap.
if y'all keep trying to say Natalie was bringing people in to be messy, you could bring anybody in to be messy. It doesn't not make me an eater. I'm collective and cool. And T, I felt like it was jealousy. I felt like it was jealousy. I felt like T was going through the same thing with me that I was going through with just being jealous because you don't even know me. What the fuck is your issue with me? What is your real issue with me? Is you're jealous of me? Because we don't even know each other. Because everybody that gets to know me, within 5 seconds, 10 seconds, they fuck with me. So why don't you fuck with me? What's the reason? That's what it was giving. It was giving shade and hate. And everybody's like, why didn't I say something? I didn't have to say shit. T is a grown-ass woman, just like I'm a grown-ass woman. Nobody physically jumped her like I got physically jumped. I got jumped in front of motherfuckers. And T, I felt like it was jealousy. Saying T was looking at them crazy because everybody was making crazy assumptions. I would have been looking crazy too. But then I started looking at them crazy.
What the fuck is you talking about?
It's going viral. It's going semi-viral for me looking at bitches
like,
crazy,
bitch,
right?
you acting weird. Fuck is you talking about?
And then nobody look at me and say, why you looking at me? I mean, I was looking at bitches and I actually was asking questions. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Is this a sport?
Yeah.
Because I eat and this is not eating. This is not, we should be here playing fucking racetrack. We should be racing. God damn it. Yo, I'm that fucking flag girl. Let's race. What is this fighting for? I don't get it. I don't know.
It was given lap dunk.
Temperature. If I felt some type of way, I would be like, hey, what's up? And you know, hey, what's up? I mean, that's supposed to be an opportunity to say, hey, da-da-da-da. It never was that. Until one time. Like, and then it's crazy. Y'all got to stay tuned. Because I'm the ones that got everybody's attention to be quiet. And then all this Trashki just know how to say my motherfucking name. They just said my name correctly and said, did I say it correctly? Yeah, you said it right. What you talking about, nigga? They said, Tesehki, can I ask you a question? Did I say your name right, Tesehki? Yeah, you said my name right, bitch. Where all this tough shit coming from? Let's talk about it.
And then this is the thing. Real motherfuckers, you can check a temperature, right?
Recognize shit. I thought she was a real nigga. Because me and her, like, in honesty. And that's why I'm keeping it light on what I'm saying. Because I really, like, we really built something. What I was telling you about Shorty. I fucked with her, right? Mm-hmm. I really was listening to her story. Once I got to know her a little bit, heard her testimony, I'm like, damn, we got a lot of similarities. I fucked with Shorty. And I told this bitch, I said, bitch, you're going to be the one for your city. She from Watts, right? I told her, I said, Watts, you putting Watts on the fucking map. I never heard of Watts till I heard of you. Like, I gave her, like, so for all this shit I'm seeing now, even with Natalie and stuff, like, even when I had to talk my shit about Natalie, it all was, yes, shit talking, but it was understanding. If you're a real bitch, you just recognize.
Nobody didn't have nothing to say until now. Because guess what? We ain't seeing each other.
But okay, but let me tell you this. So this is what people are thinking though. But people are feeling like you jumped in it because Scarface jumped in it, and Scarface just went and attacked her for no reason. And so everybody, the word around town is pretty much
wasn't even in it at first. I was talking to her. So why the would I be dick riding anybody? I was talking to T first. So why the would I be dick riding? I fucking hang out with this girl every time I'm in LA and daily.
Mm-hmm.
So this one, no, oh shit, she's on the show. Like y'all weird as I paint y'all on there. I don't give a fuck. Pay me as a bully, bitch. I'll be that. But I'm still gonna get beat up every season. I promise you. And I just seen a live. She's talking about she was looking at us in our face. Now on the picture, do it look like she was looking at me? And do it look like I was looking at her? Do it look like I was focused on her? The second time she said that, Mariah Lynn told me in ET that we need to watch our back because her so-called friend was looking at us fucking crazy.
Wait,
and I'm like, oh,
Mariah Lynn is friends though.
My
like
nigga,
that way. They cool.
Ain't nobody friends on that motherfucking show. Oh my God. Y'all just ain't nobody friends. Literally, nobody is fucking friends. Nobody is friends. Everybody be playing both sides.
Girl, so after Rollie went on her little Triple B bitter big back rant, girl, after she went on her little Triple B rant, girl, Tesehki took it back to her story and said MFs couldn't do shh with the little me, referring to Krishan. MFs couldn't do shh with the little me. Auntie, what they expect to do with me, the Hulk? Let's all just get along, child. I feel like she was talking about both Rollie and Scarface because, of course, Scarface fought Krishan on South Central Baddies, and then she fought T, and then Rollie fought Krishan on Baddies South, and she fought T. So I feel like she was talking about both Scarface and Rollie, but the blog pages were trying to make it seem like she was only talking about Scarface. But I think she was throwing shade at the both of them like, girl, you couldn't even handle the little me, okay? What you gonna do with the big dog? Okay, that's pretty much what she was saying, girl. But we shall see, girl. The reunion is going to be crazy. I kid y'all not. Okay, so let's just go ahead and dive into my thoughts. I don't even want to waste any more of your time, child. Okay, so let's just speak on Tesehki first. So, okay, so this is my thing, Tesehki. Okay, but I like Tesehki though, so don't get that misconstrued. I really do like Tesehki, but my thing is with Tesehki is like, and I have the same issue with not just Tesehki, but like Animac too, how like they're coming to the internet, they're like making all this noise about what happened to T, but it's like you were quiet as a church mouse when it was going on. Like, and I understand, like y'all I already know what y'all gonna say in the comments. Oh, well, they barely knew each other, they were still getting to know each other, but I don't know, like, it's just, like, I don't know, like, I'm trying to find the words to properly articulate myself about the situation. Like, you sat there, you watched it go on, you didn't even have the guts to speak up, okay? You didn't have the guts to speak up. Not even, really defend her, like, fight. Like, nobody's saying that. Like, everything really is not about fighting. I'm talking about, like, being a bystander. Like, you were literally a bystander. Like, you seen it go on. You didn't call anybody out on their ish. And, like, yes, Tesehki was making little side comments. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't saying, like, baby. And I don't think Tesehki is scary in the slightest. But it's like, you're coming to the internet now. And like I said, it's not only Tesehki, it's also Animac. Oh, because, baby. Oh, and we gonna get on Animac in another video, girl. Because Animac was making a lot of noise, girl. Okay, oh, baby. A lot of noise. You know, but when Rollie ran up on T, oh, you was in the background cheering her on, but now you come to the internet, girl, and you mad, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all talking all this ish now, but y'all literally witnessed it in person, and you know, and like I said, listen, this is my thing, okay? I don't want y'all to be like, well, yo, Maya, you're naive. They just met each other. They barely knew each other. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about, oh, like, you had to go and fight Rollie, Scarface, and Scotty because they did what they did to T. No, you know what I mean? That would have been nice, but you don't have to do that. That's not what I'm saying. T was literally by herself. Poor baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, when she got done fighting these three girls, she was by herself when she got done fighting E.T. By herself. Got done fighting Scotty. By herself. Got done fighting Rollie. I'm pretty sure she was by herself. Like, Natalie even called it out, and she's like, y'all is the ones that be with her. You know? Y'all bare minimum, y'all not even finna talk to the girl. You know, that's all I'm saying, girl. Like, y'all couldn't even talk to her. Who cares? Like, if you don't want to speak up against Rollie, Scotty, and ET, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to fight them, okay, whatever. If you don't want to defend her in that sense, that's cool. But it's like y'all was just talking to her in a previous scene before y'all went to the racetrack. So y'all are familiar with her, okay? At least a little bit. And y'all couldn't even try to, girl. They didn't even. Hey girl, how you doing? You okay? This, that, and the third. Then, brush it off. Don't worry about it. Nothing, girl. T couldn't get nothing from y'all. But all of you guys are like coming to the internet all of a sudden, playing Captain Save a Hoe, and I'm just not buying it. You know, I still like you, Tesehki, though. But girl, I gotta call it out, girl. That's just how I feel. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Yes, I know at the end of the day, they are not obligated at all. They're not. They're not obligated at all because like Tesehki said, where were y'all when I got jumped? You know what I'm saying? I understand. I get it. But girl, like you can't even, you can't even talk to her. Like T was literally alone. Poor, like to the point where Natalie had to go, do a little fake up set up talk scene with her, girl, because none of y'all, her quote unquote friends, or at least who she's been with in the house, can't even go up to her and say anything to her after she got into it with everybody, girl. So that's all I have to say about that concerning that. Okay, so with Scarface and Tesehki. So Tesehki took it online first, of course, and she started to mimic Scarface, basically saying, girl, you was popping it in the confessionals, but when you see me, you ain't say it to my face. Scarface responds and she said, girl, I really did say it to you. So if that is an actual moment on the show, I really cannot wait, baby. I can't wait. I'm ready to see it, honestly. Not saying that I want them to fight or anything, but I really just want to, even if it's just like a little argument, like a little kiki, like I really just want to see what happened to bring y'all to this point. Because I'm not going to lie, Scarface, baby, I was real confused, girl. Like I like you and all, like I said, but it's like I was real confused because you and Tesehki were actually going back and forth prior to you moving into the house, like I said before. And it's like once you came to the house, even Tesehki too, like I said, it's like y'all just looking at each other and nobody's doing or saying anything. Like, you were supposed to, do a little Biggie entrance. When Biggie came into the house, girl, which is going to be shown next week, Biggie came into the house, girl, swinging. Child, I don't know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Very much high school. Rollie responded to Tesehki, said, girl, your friend, and this is about Rollie. You know what? I'm glad I just mentioned this because Rollie, it just seems like every time you're into it with somebody, it's always, well, they said that and they said this and you did that and you do this. It's like you always, you always like to throw people under the bus, Rollie. I've noticed that about you a long time ago, Miss Triple B. Girl, Rollie, girl. So she's talking to Armand on live. And Rollie basically is like, well, she, in one sentence, she's like, did it look like she was looking at me crazy? Did it look like she was looking at me crazy? I didn't see you looking at me crazy. I wasn't worried about you looking at me crazy. Basically saying like, girl, I wasn't focused on you. Like you was making faces while I wasn't looking. I was not even focused on you. I was focused on somebody else, right? But in the same sentence, she kind of contradicts herself because she's like, your friend Mariah Lynn told me that you was looking at me, and she told me and ET to basically watch out for you, which I believe because Mariah Lynn, girl, you are real fake, and your fake true colors kind of showed in the episode because when ET was in the room with y'all and she was calling Tesehki Trashki, oh, you were laughing, but Tesehki is your friend, right? You knocking Janet to the ground for her, right? I don't understand you, Mariah Lynn, but we gonna clock you soon. We gonna find out about you, girl, but it's giving fake. So I actually do believe that Mariah Lynn said that because Mariah Lynn is fake. But at the same time, should I believe it? Because Rollie is a compulsive liar. So I really don't know. Child, I don't know what any of these girls. So it brings me to my next point when I say, if Mariah Lynn told you that Tesehki was indeed staring at you in your face and looking at you crazy, why you ain't pop nothing? Why you ain't pop off? Oh, but you was ready to pop off when she was looking at you and looking at Scarface crazy. You calling her out for looking at Scarface crazy though, huh? Oh, you cheering on Scarface in the background for running up on Tifa, looking at her crazy. But Mariah Lynn, as you say, literally told you that Tesehki was looking at you crazy and to watch her back. But you ain't confront her though, or at least we ain't see it yet. Which I doubted. I doubt that you did, girl. Anyways, child. A joke. I'm just playing. I think that's it. My bad if I forgot anything. But yeah, girl, that is the tea. That is my thoughts. And that is the end of the video, chat. Girl, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell so you know every single time I post a new video. Girl, you already know we are on the road to 5K. I know y'all gonna get me there because it's the Messy Mob, girl, and we are strong, chat, okay? So, yeah, it's Messy Maya. Bye!
Yours, damn right, it's better than yours.